Hey guys, this is Deborah. Welcome back to my Ultimate Op Shop Challenge that I'm doing with Nat Williams. And I'm just going to continue in the paint theme today and decorate another page for the book. So I've pulled out a couple of things. I've got these paper artsy fresco finish chalk acrylics in a whole bunch of colours, very pretty colours that you'll see in a moment. I've also got my black Atelier Free Flow Artist's Acrylic Paint. As I said last time I used this, you don't actually have to use something as expensive as that, but it's sitting there and I just want to get rid of it. Well, not get rid of it, but I want to actually use it and enjoy the painting experience. I've got a page from the book, one of the books I'm using, and I'm just going to grab some paint and I'm just going to paint some, I'm not sure, just going to paint, okay? I'm just going to put some stuff on and then switch to different colours. Like I've got this pretty lilac colour here. And I'm just going to go over the top of the book pages. I don't necessarily want to have the book pages so that they're completely covered as such. And I've got an idea that I'm doing. And I just have done this before actually, but I've used templates to do the actual design part. So because I'm not the best person at painting, I kind of muddle my way through things, you know. I'm one of those jack of all trades, master of none kind of person. A bit of pink, oh that'll look nice against that chocolate brown, won't it? That mud brown will look lovely.
I didn't catch that.
Oh, thank you, Siri. I'll put some chartreuse on now. Actually, I might just drop a blob. See where it lands. These are a really nice paint too. I did a class with them, and I'm horrified to say that I haven't used them since I bought them when I did the class. But look, I'm using them now. And this challenge is also about using things up. It's, you know, it's about not having supplies just sitting there and, you know, filling up your scrapbook studio or wherever you craft. I'm lucky enough to have a massive room all to myself. I know a lot of people don't, but I'm lucky enough that I have got that. And an understanding husband as well. I think that probably helps too. Don't tell him I said that though. We don't want to give all the secrets away, do we? And got some white. Try some white. Give it a shake. I might normally use a gel press if I was doing some of these, but the gel press is not on my list. I have to improvise. It's called improvisation. I don't mind if those colours get a bit blended. It doesn't bother me. I better use some of this. This colour is called Sea Glass. It's beautiful. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? That seems to go on a lot more than the chartreuse and other colours that I've got happening. That's okay, we'll mix them up a bit. And what else have I got? Pink. Got this one, this is butter. I don't know whether this is more like the chartreuse. I know it's a lot paler, see? It's much paler. Just take some pieces and put it somewhere. I think that's okay, actually. I think that's enough that I'm going to do on there. And I just need to dry this off or let this dry. I think I'll, was going to grab the heat gun and dry it off, but actually I can't because it's a tool. See, I never even thought about that. Okay, I'm going to let this dry naturally and then I'll come back and do the next section. While I'm on a painting roll and I'm waiting for those other pages to dry, I'm grabbing some white gesso. So this is just Atelier gesso primer, but any gesso really. I've just happened to have this one. I've got this flower and I don't think I actually like this flower. I don't know what it is, but it's a bit nondescript, isn't it? So I wondered if painting it over in a whitewash effect would actually give it some help. Let's use a bit of water, although my water's a bit green so from painting and cleaning my brushes. Anyway, let's see what this does. Because once that's painted over, I think that I can actually write on that and it can become a journal, a tag to journal on or something. Or a journal pocket that I can journal on. I think that looks much better. I'll let that one dry as well. See what other brilliant ideas I can come up with. Okay, for the next one, I've got this back again, and it's not quite dry. There's still a bit of wet paint on it, but honestly, I don't want to wait anymore. I'm just going to dab some of it off. I'm terribly impatient. Probably why I do use my heat gun a fair bit to get things dry. Never mind. Okay, and I have a piece of the book page from the flower book again, and what I want to do is I'm going to cut an abstract sort of, I don't know, thingy shape out of it. And I'm a bit obsessed with mannequins and people shapes as well, so I'm just going to roughly draw mannequin shape on there, or a person shape. I know it probably doesn't look like a person to you, but it looks like person enough for me. And then I'm going to draw a smaller one. Just a funny little shape like that and cut them out. There you go. Oh, throwing that in the bin. So I've cut my shapes out and I'm going to put them onto this page. Just sort of overlapping like that maybe. Well, they're there now, so they're going to stay there now because I can't really lift them up without ruining anything. Alright, so I'm just picking up some more of that black acrylic paint on my brush and I'm just painting over the top. Having done that, I'm now going to gently pull these off and see what a mess we're left with. See if it worked. Because it's still wet. It's coming off a little bit. Oh, that's not too bad. Hang on. I took a carload of stuff to Goodwill this morning. Been doing some cleaning up over the Christmas New Year break like a lot of people. And I sat my favourite painting towel on top of the tub, just on the inside because it didn't have a lid, and now I've just realised that when I took it down I left my towel there. It's just an old towel, but it was kind of like the one I take to art class, so I had to find another one. I just need to correct that a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to use them again. Oh, I'm going to sit her up, or him. I don't know, is it a her or is it a him? I'm just going to redo what I just did then. And the observant people will notice that I've managed to get the black paint all over my white cover on my table, which I tried hard not to do last time. Went out of my way to not do that, and then now I'm doing it. I shouldn't have bothered. That's me. I'm a messy person. I'm a messy painter. I'm actually not a messy person at home. My house is very clutter-free. Not my craft room, but my house is. But for some reason I just cannot be neat. Pull that one off and pull this one off. So what I've got here is I've got like together. I didn't mean to do this, but I just noticed this is kind of like together and this is apart. So they're friendly here and then they've had a fight there. And I just wanted to top it off with some white stuff. So let me just grab that. What I'm going to use to do this with is a Pentel correction pen. That's something that you've probably got at home. I don't know, is that allowed? I think it should be though, shouldn't it? Because it's just a pen. I've also got a white paint marker that I could use, but this was closer, so I grabbed it. And I wanted to provide some definition. I just don't know how I'm going to manage that without getting it everywhere. There's another hair from the brush. Yep. Or maybe it's from my head. Who knows? I lose so much hair. I lose more hair than I think most people have ever had in their lifetime. I've got so much hair. Very fine though, very fine hair. And I just wonder if I can put like a bit of a shadow down, or a bit of a, I don't know what you'd call it, a bit of a highlight. I don't want to go there because I know that paint is still wet. This guy looks like he's, or this lady, I don't know, maybe, I think it's a guy now. He looks like he's got an eye poking there, and like he's turned his face, he's looking at her there, and in this one he's kind of turned away from her, hasn't he? Yeah, I'm going to explore that further once it dries and I get some more stuff going on it. I think that's cool. That's enough for now. Alright, I'll be back with more videos. I post videos on Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday mornings at 12 AM. That is Australian Eastern Standard Time because I'm in Brisbane. So subscribe if you want to. Give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, tell me what I'm doing wrong or right. Either's fine. And don't forget that if you comment on this post, on this video, or any of these videos of mine or Nat's where we're doing the challenge, then you are eligible to win a prize. I'm actually going to be supplying the prize and sending it out. I don't know what's going to be yet. I'll have to find something nice, won't I? I'm sure I will. So that's it for today. This is Deborah. Thanks for watching. Cheers.